Hello, Marketing Plus Pro Lounge. Sorry, I was about to mess that name all the way up. Hi, my name is Veneer Pierre, and I'm really excited to be here. I know that Sunday's been waiting for this one all week, so I thank you guys for joining me. I'm going to go ahead and invite just a few folks over, and then we're going to get started. Today, we are talking about the top money myths that are killing your business and what you should do instead. So I am just going to get a few folks in the room. If you've ever done a video with me, I always like to add everyone so that I don't have to repeat anything. And again, today is really going to be a game changer. So if you are watching, please go ahead, grab a pen and paper, grab a drink, and you'll want to take notes on this one for sure. So I'm just inviting a few folks out to join me. Again, for those who haven't met me, my name is Veneer Pierre. I'm an intuitive life coach and manifestation mentor, and the secret weapon every boss needs to get your life and business into abundant alignment. I teach leaders to apply the principle of abundance to create a fearless and intentional lifestyle. So essentially, that means I help you live in purpose and on purpose. Before I started coaching, I actually worked in financial planning for about 15 years. But every single day I went to work and felt like I was giving my soul to the devil. And so coaching was my way of kind of combining my two loves, which is serving people and money. So today, again, we're talking about the top money myths that are killing your business. I've been coaching for about 7 years now, but before I started coaching, I've had a number of businesses, and it was my money myths were affecting my business as well. So in the past, what I was finding is that I was working really hard, and I was doing all of the things I thought I was supposed to do. I was doing all of the things I was told to do, but it wasn't equating to money. Is that something you can relate to? If you're on, definitely say hi. I am an interactive coach, and so I welcome you to join the conversation. Hey there, Sunday. So is that something that you can relate to, working your ass off and not seeing the money coming in? That absolutely was my reality for a really long time. And I realized that something had to give, that it didn't make sense that I was working 90 hours a week, but I was always broke, or that I was making almost $100,000, but I was broke and I could never see the actual results of my work. And so I started looking into manifestation, and that's kind of how I got started with the whole money mindset thing. And so I read the book, The Secret, and I knew a little bit about money mindset. And I like to joke and say that I knew enough to be dangerous. I knew enough to guilt myself into all of the things that I should be doing. And so for a while, it actually had the opposite effect. And it seemed like not only was money not coming to me, but on top of that, now I felt bad about the fact that money wasn't coming to me because I thought I must certainly be doing something wrong. And so over the years, I actually developed a system that has helped me manifest effortlessly. And over the last year, actually since January, I have helped my clients manifest over $325,000. Actually, let me take that back. So we are doing a manifestation challenge right now, and we're almost at 20,000 with that. So it's at like $345,000 as of today. So that shift really came from me changing my mind about money. One of the things I say often is that if you change your mind about money, then your money will change. And so I really had to change the way that I approached money and the way I thought about money. And so once I did so, I was able to change my relationship with money. And now I'm on a mission to help 1 million leaders heal their relationship with self, God, and money. Money is one of those things that we really don't talk about enough. A lot of times we treat money the same way we treat sex. It's a very hush hush topic, and we really only talk about it or ask anyone about it when we have a problem, when something's going wrong. And so my mission is to help people heal their relationship with money and heal those money blocks before they have an issue. And so I'm here for people who need help attracting money, and I'm here for people who have money and need to figure out how to keep it in their hand. So, again, today we're talking about those top money myths that keep you from attracting money and keeping money in your hand. Hey there, Arnitras. Thanks so much for hopping on. So, a lot of these money blocks are things that I also held for a long time. And the way that it affected my business, one, I was working way too hard. And so I really didn't have a personal life. And two, I was not seeing the dollars as a representation. And for a very long time, because I judged my worth by the amount of money in my bank accounts, it I started to internalize that. And so it started to feel like I wasn't good enough because the money wasn't good enough. And so as soon as I changed my relationship with money, then I began to see the difference not only in my bank account, but also in the way that I showed up. I began to really have that confidence in myself, and realize that my worth is absolutely not attached to money. Hey there, Bishop Yolanda. Thanks so much for hopping on. So the number one money myth that is holding you back and killing your business is the fact that there's not enough. And a lot of times, if you just kind of look back over examples in your life, I'm sure that you've been told you can't have your cake and eat it too. And you've been told about how, you're supposed to sacrifice and compromise, and that someone has to go without for someone else to have. And so that is a lie. It is a myth. And I understand that a lot of times in our life, we have been operating from a position of lack. And so whether that started in childhood or it's something that we learned, we've been operating from a position of lack and the thought that there's not enough. And so that translates over into business with competition, people feeling like they have to tear someone down in order to win, that crab in a barrel mentality, that in order for them to get to the top and be at the top of their game and have their brand win and make money and get all the clients, they must tear someone down or someone else has to lose. And that is absolutely not correct. In reality, there's more than enough. The universe is abundant and gives to us freely. And it's really important to keep in mind that we're not all trying to manifest the same thing anyway. And so, because I may be manifesting money, and we'll talk about that in just a second, the fact that you actually don't need money. Manifesting money is kind of silly. But I may be manifesting money, and Sunday may be manifesting a relationship. I'm sure her husband might have something to say about that. But so because we manifest different things and we desire different things, there's always more than enough for every single person to get their heart's desire. So I talked about the fact that money is that actually